My name is Jimmy Abiad, and I'm a full-time musician, singer-songwriter. And how it all started was, I must have been 4 or 5 years old in a kindergarten in Egypt. And at the end of the year, we have the party of the year, and this school was an Italian school, actually. I was told that after I sang my piece, I sat down beside my parents, and for the whole night I kept singing all the other songs of the other students. So I guess I was meant to be a singer or something. And after that, what I remember is the age of 7 or 8. I used to sneak out my mother's records to my room, stand in front of a mirror, and just sing along with whoever is singing. Sometimes couldn't understand a word of language or whatever, but it was a lot of fun. Later on, when I started watching bands and stuff like that, I sitting with a couple of my friends, and we were talking, oh, what are we going to do? We're so bored and what have you. Oh, let's make a band.
Abiad writes love songs?
Yes, I write love songs. I write fun songs. I also write serious songs.
What's the heaviest subject you've ever done?
Actually, my latest song, it's called Hand in Hand, and it talks about parents learning from their children, actually. The first line says, lessons to learn when a child is born. And basically, it shows that we're all equal. If we look at that child, when the child is born, is in the purest form. They don't see, they don't hear, they don't know anything of what we have set in our lives, be it good or bad. And if we can just stop for a second, think, look at that child, and see how pure it is, and how judgmental the child is, maybe we'll learn a lot.
Okay, tell me about instrument technique, and that could apply to for voice.
Basically, each instrument has its own technique and own approach. For instance, if you are a drummer, you have certain techniques with the wrist movement, and as well as incorporating showmanship without falling out of stamina to continue in your night. For vocals, for instance, it's a totally different approach. It combines your imagination, your physical wellness, as well as your technique that you would learn either from a teacher or from experience.
Can you talk about live performance?
Sure. When it comes to stage performance, you basically need to forget all what you've learned theoretically and start communicating with the people, being really out of yourself and in touch with who you're performing for. You have to live the song you're performing, be it lyrically or movement-wise. You have to become an actor as well as a singer. You have to act the words, feel the words, so the audience that are watching you, they can also get into that song, get into the words, and also become you, as if they are singing that song.
Okay, what's the Egyptian word for love, and is there any common things, or is there things that you think different Because it's said in Egyptian, it's got a different meaning, and obviously it would come across when you're writing your lyrics.
When it comes to love songs and or expressing your feelings,
Both hands, both hands, both hands.
when you're expressing your feelings about somebody you love, be it a woman in your life, a partner in your life, a family member, or whoever, there are so many words in Egyptian that you can use to describe that love. It's nice.
Okay, give me some common Egyptian words that you'd use in your songs. So, okay, for Western music, you got love, you got hate. What are some words that reflect love, hate, greed, whatever subjects you give me some Egyptian words and that kind of stuff.
Okay. A lot of Egyptian songs, they talk about emotions, and they use the word love. Love in English is one word. In Egyptian, you have a couple of words that actually portray love. One of those words is hub. When you say, I love you to a girl, it's different. It sounds different than when the girl says, I love you to a guy.
If you're talking to a girl, you want to impress a girl, and you want to speak some Egyptian to her, what are some things you'd whisper in her ear, that type of thing? Give me some Egyptian phrases that sound pretty and are pleasing to the ear.
Ooh. Okay, let me think about that one.
Say something nice to somebody in Egyptian.
Okay, it might not necessarily sound nice to you. That's the thing. Because there's ha, like there's all these.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. For instance, you want to say something really sweet to a girl. It would sound something like this. يا روح قلبي ونور عيني يا حياتي. In those words, what you're actually saying is, you are the soul of my heart. You are the light of my eyes. You are my love. In Egyptian, I guess in any other language, it will always sound different to you. The meanings behind it are so deep and so sincere. If you could only understand what the words are, they will touch you. My belief is there is a reason why each one of us is here. I believe that I'm here to reach people with my music, with my lyrics, with my performance, to make them relate to what I'm saying. Either they had the same experiences I've had, or I was able to address a situation that they are concerned about or care for. When I do that, then I am fulfilled. I believe that reaching the public with my songs, make them happy, make them cry, make them understand things they didn't understand before, is why I'm here. Thank you.